What if I told you that one arcade game, a game about a carpenter, a giant ape, and a kidnapped girlfriend, didn't just become a hit, but saved Nintendo, created Mario, and helped revive the entire video game industry? Today on Classic Pixels Gaming, we're taking a deep dive into Donkey Kong. This is the game that started it all. In the late 1970s, Nintendo was struggling to find success in arcades outside Japan. Their earlier arcade release, Radar Scope, was a commercial failure in North America, leaving warehouses full of unsold cabinets. Nintendo of America needed a hit, badly. Enter a young industrial artist with no prior game design experience. His name? Shigeru Miyamoto. Miyamoto was tasked with repurposing those unsold Radar Scope cabinets into something new. Inspired by Popeye, King Kong, and classic slapstick cartoons, Miyamoto created a simple but revolutionary concept. A character who could jump. A multi-screen narrative with clear villains, heroes, and stakes. The result was Donkey Kong. Interestingly, donkey was meant to imply stubborn, Kong was used to mean giant ape, and the hero wasn't called Mario yet. He was simply Jumpman. This was one of the first video games to tell a story using gameplay alone. Donkey Kong exploded in arcades. By 1982, over 60,000 arcade cabinets sold, with hundreds of millions in revenue worldwide. Nintendo was suddenly a major player in North America. The game's success also led to the creation of Mario, the birth of Nintendo's character-driven design philosophy, and a shift away from abstract games toward narrative experiences. When the Nintendo Entertainment System launched in the mid-1980s, Donkey Kong was a natural fit. The NES version featured accurate arcade-style graphics, tight platforming controls, and iconic music that pushed the NES sound chip to its limits. However, early NES cartridges omitted the cement factory level, likely due to memory limitations, a detail many fans didn't notice until years later. Despite this, Donkey Kong became a flagship NES title and an essential pack-in experience for early adopters. Across arcade, NES, and later re-releases, Donkey Kong sold millions of copies worldwide and became one of Nintendo's best-selling and most reissued titles. It has appeared on NES, Game Boy Color, Wii Virtual Console, Switch, and more. It also spawned Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, and the entire Donkey Kong Country. Not bad for a game built from leftover arcade cabinets. Donkey Kong also introduced platforming as a genre, character-based storytelling, risk versus reward level design, and one of gaming's most recognizable soundtracks. More importantly, it proved video games could be characters, worlds, and stories, not just high scores. Without Donkey Kong, there would be no Mario, no Nintendo as we know it, and no modern platformers. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit like, subscribe to Classic Pixels Gaming, and tell me in the comments, what was your first Donkey Kong memory? Was it in the arcade or at home on the NES? Until next time, thanks for watching Classic Pixels Gaming.